Hello, this is George Anderson with more answers to your questions. I've got a great question here from Stephen O'Brien today, it's a question about squats. Stephen asks, or he gives me a bit of information first of all. I have a question regarding squats. I have very inflexible ankles, so I have to make a choice when I do squats. I can either keep my feet on the ground and tilt my torso forwards, or if I want to keep my torso upright, I need to lift my heels off the ground. And that's a real common solution for doing squats when you have inflexible ankles or you want to go deeper, is to raise your heels off the ground. Normally you'll see people doing it with a block under their heels or weight plates under their heels, which does allow them, that little incline there takes out the need for so much ankle flexion. Now actually my answer to that is you don't need to make a choice. There's two things you can do, so there's still a choice there, but neither of them are anything to do with the choice that you set out for yourself there with leaning forwards too much or raising the heels. The first thing is you can get to the bottom of what's causing your inflexible ankles. I did a little video previously about how to increase ankle mobility using a funny little trigger point ball, and it's a weird trick, but it really does work wonders. So check out that video first of all. That's your first, or one of the first things you should do, is find out why you have ankle immobility there. The second thing is to limit your range of movement in the squat. You don't have to go all the way down. If you have a limitation with your flexibility and your range of movement in your ankles, and there's nothing you can do about that, then just limit how deep you go when you're squatting. You definitely don't want to be lifting or leaning forwards from the torso, because that's going to take the weight's going to be here on your shoulders. As you lean forwards, that's going to take it forward of your contact point, which is your feet. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a huge amount of torque, which your back then has to support. So that's definitely not a solution. It's just a real crap squat. So definitely avoid that one. And your second potential solution there, or option, was to raise the heels off the ground, which again, it throws a little bit more weight into the thighs rather than taking it into the glutes. One of the best exercise, one of the best reasons for doing squats is to strengthen the glutes and the whole of the posterior chain, the back of the body. So you don't really want to take that onto the thighs unless that's your goal and you're actually trying to train and get stronger thighs. In your case, I suggest that isn't the case, although I don't know for sure. But I would definitely try and get to the root cause of what's causing your ankle inflexibility. If you can't do that, then stick with reduced range of movement squats. You might find that you can increase the weight instead, and or do other exercises that don't require so much ankle flexibility, like lunges or even stiff leg deadlifts, both of which are going to strengthen up the posterior chain and give you some of the same results that the squat will do. Stephen, I hope that's been helpful. I'll be back very soon with more answers to your questions. Bye for now.